Blue Lives Matter SUV had got in an accident. Hi vlog, we're on the expressway. So I'm gonna talk loud because you might not be able to hear me. What day is it today?
Saturday the 5th.
Today is Saturday, December 5th. Vlogmas Day 4. We are going to Dale's dorm to help her decorate, and we're gonna pick up something to eat.
Oh, tell them where we're going.
We're going to Tasty's Burgers in Dearborn, Michigan. If you live in the area, we'll tell you if it's any good. It got good reviews. I think it's attached to a gas station though, so I'm a little bit concerned about it.
4.6 stars.
People like it. There's this place in Dearborn called Al Shalal. So good. The best Middle Eastern food around. Very good.
You should explain what this is.
This is air freshener. It doesn't smell like anything. I was gonna tell them about what happened today. So today, my mom at her work, there was a customer. If you don't know anything about this, I don't think I've ever mentioned this specifically before. Maybe I shouldn't try to tell the story in the car. Let me see if you can actually hear me. You can't see it anymore, but let me zoom in. There's a black SUV up there that has been weaving in and out of traffic. We were in the left lane going 75. They passed us kind of aggressively. They passed all those people up there. Everyone's driving crazy. It's Michigan. People drive crazy. And guess what? That SUV that was acting crazy and passing everyone, like, cool, what are you trying to do? You're not going to get anywhere faster. Had a Blue Lives Matter sticker on the back of their car. So that makes more sense. And look, they're all the way up there now thinking that they're going to get there faster by passing people. What's going to happen is they're probably going to get in an accident. Right. Blue Lives Matter SUV had got in an accident. What a shame. This is why you don't drive crazy. Here's Tasty Burger. So, we picked up the burgers.
Is that even on?
Yes, we picked up the burgers and no one inside the facility was wearing masks.
You want your burger too, which I thought was slightly weird.
We're like silver or something.
Yeah, gold. Yeah, I just don't like the white one.
Let's go. Taking a while.
So sick that it actually makes me like not want it. Like the taste does not beat out the pain.
There's no cheese in it. Don't worry. It's just cream.
Oh.
This is not working. So we made this earlier.
You should put it in the freezer.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's hope that doesn't fall down. So it's been a while since I made that. I was filming the video of me in the car on the expressway, and I started talking about something that happened at with my mom at her work, and I totally forgot, and I didn't tell the story because I was on the expressway and it was really loud, and so you couldn't really hear me, so I never told the story. So I'm gonna tell the story, I guess, now, even though the lighting's kind of bad. Can you please stop? I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hey, just ignore it. It's kind of gross. Maybe it can be ASMR for you guys. Anyway, so I've never really mentioned this on this channel before because I only have like 5 videos. But anyway, so my mom, she owns a business. She's a florist, so she has a floral business. And a lot of the people unfortunately, that our customers are very rude and very entitled. I mean, we have a lot of stories about that. So if you guys want to hear more about that, like this video, leave a comment or something. At least show some sort of interest in this video, because at the moment nobody is, other than just me and my sister watching these videos. But anyway, so a lot of people are really rude. So what happened that day that I was talking about was I don't even remember what driver we had. I think it was my cousin. He took the delivery to this person and they weren't home, and he knocked on the door and everything and they didn't answer, and he's like, whatever. So he brought the delivery back, and they called the sender. No, I don't know who they called actually. They called someone and said, we have this delivery for you and you weren't home. Yes? Okay, bye. 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 Okay. Anyway, so she called the nothing. I guess just whatever looks good. They have a Christmas tree going out right now. If we get to one. Sure. Okay. Anyway, so she called the I already did this. I'm really bad at doing this because I am bad at telling stories. This is like the first time I've like sat down and told like a story, and I've already been filming for like 4 minutes, so this is gonna be fun to edit. Anyway, so she called, I don't know if it was the recipient or the sender, I'm not exactly sure. I think it was the recipient, and she said, we tried to deliver this flower delivery to you, you weren't home, is there any time that we can come back and do it? Can we come back today? And they were like, yeah, come back today. The shop closes at 2, but they still continue delivering after 2 o'clock. Sometimes as late as like 5 o'clock, depending on how many deliveries there are and the weather and whatever. So they were like, yeah, you can come today. We are home now. We will be home, so come back and bring it. And so my mom was like, okay. So I think the driver was already out, like done or almost done or doing something. So my mom's coworker, on her way home, she went back to that person's house and tried to deliver it, and she knocked on the door and everything. They didn't answer the door. They were home. She said she knew they were home. She heard people inside. She's knocking on the door. She's calling them on the phone. They told us that they were going to be there at their house at that time to receive their delivery, and they didn't answer the door. So she's knocking on the door, calling them on the phone. They're expecting a delivery, and they don't answer their door. So I don't know what happened. Honestly, I'm going to have to... I really shouldn't have filmed this video right now because I don't know what happened. Probably... Oh, shoot. That was like... I don't even remember that. What day that was. Maybe I'll do an update. Maybe... Okay, I have an idea. Maybe... If I remember, I'll ask what happened with that, and then after this, I will put a clip in of me explaining what happened afterwards, okay? Okay, here's what happened. The shop called the people again and said, hey, you weren't home when you said you were gonna be, and they were like, well, make sure you ring the doorbell. Even though we did ring the doorbell and they didn't answer. So it got taken out to them a 3rd time, and then the 3rd time they actually did answer their door and get it. So that's what happened. And I'll do one more story right now for you. Let me think of a good one. I gotta think long and hard. Okay. This is two stories, okay? So, a little while ago, several weeks ago, there was an order to I think a woman some woman, I don't know, and it was a sympathy because somebody was in the hospital or there was a loss or something. I know it was a sympathy order, and it was a delivery. So the delivery driver took the delivery to the person's house, and they took it. And they were like, the driver, she was like, I have a delivery for Sarah or whatever. And she was like, I have a delivery for Sarah. And the person at the door was like an older boomerish woman, a Karen. As we know, a Karen now. I'll explain that. She was like, she received the order and she was like, thanks, okay? So then later, someone calls the shop and is like, I sent flowers to Sarah and she never received the arrangement. And we were like, yeah, we did. We took the flowers were delivered to Sarah. She received the arrangement. The driver confirmed that she took them. She took the flowers. That wasn't Sarah. That was some random Karen that was pretending to be, okay, that was a random Karen pretending to be Sarah. It was the wrong house. Somehow we had the wrong address. I don't know if they gave us the wrong address or if we messed up or the driver messed up. I don't know. But that person wasn't Sarah, and they just wanted the flowers because they were a Karen. So they just took them. Basically, they stole the arrangement because the driver was like, we have a delivery for Sarah. And she said, okay, that's me, and took them. So she stole the arrangement, basically. And it was a sympathy arrangement too, so it had a card on it, and on the card it said, dearest sympathies, Sarah. And that Karen that stole the arrangement got the arrangement that she didn't pay for, expensive sympathy arrangement, and she stole it. Somebody was in the hospital or ill or died, I don't know, and was trying to get a sympathy arrangement, and somebody stole it, and they had a card on it and everything that said zero sympathy, and that Karen pretended that that was her arrangement, and she took it. Okay, so we knew that happened. We knew that she stole it. So the delivery driver went back to the person's house. I don't even know why. Maybe because that Karen might give the arrangement back, and then they can give it to Sarah because it was like the next day or something. And I'm not exactly sure, but she did go back to that Karen's house, and she's like, hey, I was here yesterday, and I tried to drop something off to Sarah, and she said that the Karen got, super embarrassed, she was like, oh. But there's nothing that we could do because we didn't take the arrangement back or anything, so I think that they just had to make something fresh because there was nothing we could do at that point. So that does happen. People do steal arrangements, which reminds me of, this is the second story. I said I was going to do two, so this is the second one, okay? So there's this man, and he placed an order to Stacy. I don't know what the issue was with Stacy. I'm not sure why, but he placed an order to Stacy, and the same thing, the delivery driver, I don't remember who was the driver at that point when this happened. This was the other day. We don't have the same driver all the time. And they took the flowers to Stacy, and they were like, I have a floral delivery for Stacy. Stacy, thank you. Took the flowers. That wasn't Stacy. That was a different Karen that stole the flowers again. A different Karen. This is several months apart. This isn't this didn't happen in the same day. No, this was maybe a month or two. Different Karen took the flowers. Thank you. That wasn't Stacy. So then that man that placed the order called back, and he was like, hey, Stacy never got the flowers. And the shop was like, yeah, she did. The delivery driver took the flowers to Stacy. She took them. She was like, thank you, I'm Stacy. Took the flowers. He figured out, he looked at the order that he placed, and he put the wrong address. He put the wrong address on the delivery. So that's what happened, is the driver went to the wrong address. and they were rude and took it. What they should have done is been like, I'm not Stacy, sorry. And then we could have called the man back and been like, yeah, you gave us the wrong address, which does happen sometimes. Sometimes the Karens don't steal the flowers, okay? But this time, the Karen did steal the flowers, and the man was actually not a Karen this time. The man was nice, and he was like, yeah, I totally gave you guys the wrong address, sorry. And so he had to repurchase the arrangement, because when the Karen took the arrangement, we couldn't really do anything about it. So he had to purchase a new arrangement, and we gave him a discount for it because he was nice, and I guess he left us a really nice review on Yelp. So that's what happened. This video is like 15 minutes long. Okay, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I had some different footage that was in this video, and I'm just gonna put it in a different video. So I'm ending the vlog.